Hello and welcome to a segment I might eventually call Rod Reviews. Although probably not, this seems like an occasional once in a blue moon type thing. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to the crazy Russian hacker who doesn't know I exist. But one day he might, so here's to hoping. Today I want to talk about the VARRAM Pet Fitness Robot.
VARRAM Pet Fitness Robot!
Now with a name like VARRAM, you'd assume some kind of Indo connection, but I haven't seen anything thus far. This project was successfully funded on Kickstarter and Indiegogo, which is where I picked it up. It did experience some shipping delays, but great things often do. So let's see if the VARRAM Pet Fitness Robot is worth its nuts and bolts. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I missed the giveaway event date. That's a shame. Could have won $100 gift card. So here we are. So we have here, these are the tire rings. Colored tire rings with a non-toxic silicone. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see what else we got in here. What is this? Even including some training rewards here. Beef flavored dog treats from Crazy Dog. Not sure I've heard of them. I'll have to look into the health of these, but yeah, should be good, I think. Comes from Azusa, California. Oh, I miss California and its crazy names. I remember this is like the compartment, I think, to store the treats. This is the door to the robot. Why that's not on the robot at the moment, I guess we will find out. This is for cats. It's a little like cat tail for them to enjoy. This is a small treat box. So perhaps you put the treats in here and then put that in the compartment and then close the door. Let's find out. It's getting exciting in here. And this, this must be the housing case that was included, I believe for better durability, but I want to double check my notes, double check the updates for the robot, to make sure I'm actually correct about that. What does this say? Do not accept if the seal is broken, and as you can see, it is not. And this is it. This is the VARRAM Pet Fitness Robot. It has, apps on the Apple and Google Play Store, and we will see if it works like kind of they say it does. It should be a lot of fun. I know me and my girlfriend were really excited about this for our pet, our kitty. And now we also have tiger hair as well, so we will see if they enjoy it. Let's get into this thing first. Maybe I can just peel it. Yeah, I better cut it. I'm breaking the seal officially, as the end user. And breaking the chain of events. Breaking the cycle. I do not have an easy time opening this. Oh, there we go. That worked. Nice. Not too bad. Kind of fold it back over there because I'm a neat guy. He's a fun guy, huh? And there we have another box. And there we have... Your pet might be too excited when they see the robot for the first time, so please follow this guide to help your pets adjust. So they have some interesting guidelines here to how to introduce your pet to the robot if he's scared, and it looks like they have a video here. If they're excited, they recommend not dispensing treats and using the case, this item here, I believe. When he's adapted, you can start scheduling him for automatic play, and that would be good. Ideally, that's kind of the main purpose of this robot to kind of schedule and have various playtimes for the canine or feline companion. So a little instruction booklet here for further user manual, for further reading. But who wants to really do that? I believe this is the little tool to help open the case or compartment, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of cute little, if you have to make a tool, make it stand out. And this is probably charging cable, USB, and the star of the show, the VARRAM Pet Fitness Robot, in all its glory, is right here in my hands. I kind of thought it may never happen, but here it is. So, we got the wheels here, obviously. The little display where the eyes will show up. I'm not sure if it actually works as a two-way display or the camera is right below it. I'm not sure. Or sensor, rather. And this is where the treats are dispensed. So there is a door. There is a door back here. And if I'm not mistaken, the tool works like this. To nudge and open that door. That seems a little tight though. Let's see, maybe we can do more prying. Yeah, nope. That sounded bad, but it looks okay. So it has a little plastic strap attachment so it doesn't go too far, you won't lose it. There's the charging port in there and the on-off switch. There's also a locked and unlocked switch here. Let's see if that opens the snack compartment. So I'm guessing they included an additional door. I have to go back and look at why they did that. The feeding container. This one actually looks smaller than that one. So perhaps there is a difference. I don't know why you technically want to use a smaller one. It looks like it's actually a little bit undersized. Like if I take this one out and I put this guy in, oh no, he's about the same size. He just has a smaller opening, interestingly enough. And this is the little guy that's supposed to flick the food at the pet, at your pet of choice. But yeah, the only difference in these two seem to be the size of the hole. Now let's get into the VARRAM app and the super simple pairing process. Here we are, VARRAM. Let's go ahead and install that. As well as the Hank Hill soundboard. Oh, damn it, Bobby. That doesn't actually sound like Hank Hill. So here we are, opening the app. So now we're agreeing to privacy policies, which is, I see, so I agree to nothing, because there seems to be no policy. But I do. Okay, so the first couple pages I recommend tips. So there seems to be no pairing process that I can see so far. Don't leave it unattended if your dog is too rough. Okay, so here seems to be some kind of pairing page. Sure. Open the hatch, connect the cable, and turn on the robot. Okay, so we adjusted a little bit so we could plug this guy in. So let's get that tool in there. There you go. That also sounded like the snack door went down a little harder, which is good. After tapping sound, you are able to register. Do not unplug the cable until registration complete. Place your phone near the robot until complete. press registration button to use robot. And there it is. The robot must be connected to the cable in order to update. So let's go ahead and update that. Let's see how long that takes. Oh, I hate this. Cool robo lights while that's happening. I said robot lights, but I meant rainbow. That's not taking too long. And there you go. So you can see here we have no data currently for activity. The recommended treats tab is available soon. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but we'll see. So we're registering a dog. Oh. So you can see you enter a pet's name. You can put a picture in there. So let's start with Kitty. I wonder if this is applicable to multi-pet households such as ours. Labrador Retriever. Ooh, I do not know his birthday offhand. It is 2017, I believe. It is February. And I think it's, let's say 22nd at the moment. I will change that when it needs to be. He is a male, and he is spayed or neutered, as applicable. Ooh, he is a hefty, like 60 pounds, I believe. Let's try 60. I think it was 60. I will double check though. He is overweight, I would say. No disease that we know of. Weekly walking frequency. Oh, he walks every day. Oh, wait. Oh, weekly? More than 22 walks? No, he has, let's say 8 walks. He has a bonus walk. Okay, now my pet is registered. Okay, so I'm thinking the only place to go from here is to get some treats in there and get them to the dogs. So we have the back door open here. And we'll flick that little switch which opens up that compartment. Let's put that aside for a moment here. Let's slip this guy out. And we'll put him down for a second. And we have the feeding container, which opens up right like that. So let's take a look at these crazy dog treats and put them in here. I just looked them up and they're pretty well reviewed on Amazon and on Chewy. So let's give a few a try. Got like half a bag left there. Supposed to be 3 calories per treat. And there we go. And there's the flicker, which I'm not sure if it's supposed to be inside or out. Perhaps we'll find out in due time. Oh, okay, it just slides right in. I shouldn't force it. And then you put the lid back in there. That's nice and snug now. Nice and snapped in. Lock that just to make sure. With that, we should be ready to go. He's upside down. So let's get this thing to the dogs. Let's get that switch turned on here. There we go. Close that door nice and tight. And there we have our VARRAM Pet Fitness Robot, ready for action. Let's go try it out. toy that's supposed to play with the dog when I'm unable to, it's slightly frustrating how long it may take for my dogs to get acclimated. If our situation is typical, I see VARRAM just wandering through the house aimlessly, passing by friends that just don't want to play with it. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. You saw it with me. The dogs were at best disinterested and at worst afraid. We tried twice, once in earnest, to try to follow the guidelines to get our dogs acclimated to the toy, but they just weren't having it. I feel like the loud whirring noises and tail scraping against the hard floors are at least part of the reasons why our dogs are not engaging with the robot. I think the concept, though fun to play with like an RC car, is a little overcomplicated. It fails to deliver in terms of being able to easily plop VARRAM in front of your dog and trust he'll be stimulated while you're not there. Conceptually, I think there's a lot to like about VARRAM, and the creators were transparent and tried to fix the problems they discovered along the way. In practice, however, it's been a little bit of a disappointment with our fur babies here at home. Maybe you'll have better luck with your animals. That's it for me. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit the like button so you can let me know, and maybe I can make more videos like this in the future. But until then,